Welcome to the 2019-2020 November edition of the Tiger Time News. Here is your BCHS media staff with a full recap of the changes in our school this month. We begin this episode with exciting news about our Bridge math class. It has exceeded all expectations and has been ranked #1 in the state of Tennessee. Media staff member Kenley Mitchell interviewed Miss Ray and talked about the accomplishments and participation of our very own students.
Miss Ray, what are the ways that you have pushed your students to succeed on their modules?
Well, I stay on them every day, and they'll tell you that. I do some visuals in the classroom. I have a chart for each of my classes that has all of the modules listed. So as they finish their quizzes and their tests for the modules, they color it in, and it's a visual representation to everybody, where everybody is and where they are in comparison to their class and the other class. So it doesn't give any grades or anything like that, but it shows completion. And then I have a board back in the back of the room where all of their names are posted as they finish the modules, and that's just another reminder of, hey, I'm ahead, I'm, on track with everybody else. Maybe I'm slacking a little bit, need to pick my pace up. So just kind of a reminder. I'm real proud of them. They work hard, they study hard, they help each other, they stay on task. Both of my classes do. I have 30 kids in all. Right now, we're looking at 7 that have completed the entire course. I expect that we will have 15 finished with the entire course by December. And so our hopes are that that will turn into a dual credit class for these kids, and they'll be able to leave here with 3 college credits. And according to the reports that I'm getting from the people who monitor our progress, we are rated first in the state right now as far as completion on modules. So I'm real proud of these guys. They're doing great.
Thank you.
Football season has come to an end with a record of 3-7. This year, our Tiger football team gave maximum effort. With many injuries, harsh weather conditions, and tears shed, this was an unforgettable season for the Tigers. Media staff member Christian Charter interviewed head coach Montrell Kraft for a recap of this year's season.
What was the best game the team played this year, Coach Kraft?
Best game this year was homecoming February. For that game, it was a lot of firsts. First time we scored a touchdown for that season, which also equivalent to our first win of the season. So that had to be our best one.
What were your expectations going into this season? You came in, stepped up the role to be the head coach this year. What were your expectations for the team?
Win. Whatever you do, win. On the field, off the field, win. It's just, the goal every year is to win championships.
Any standout players this season?
Our standout, the top 2 guys are names that come to my mind. One, we got a lot of production out of Ravion Gibbs. And then defensively, one of the anchors on our team was actually our nose guard, Big Cheeseburger Rivers. So those were our 2 standout guys offensively and defensively for this season.
What players would you like the other coaches to watch out for next season?
Next season, 2 guys I think that will have big seasons. One, returning running back Quadarius Stanley, who picked up a lot of momentum here on the back half of this season. Also, sophomore Casey Buns got thrown in the fire early, took some bumps and bruises, but those 2 guys, I expect them to have huge seasons next year.
And what are your plans for the offseason, Coach?
Got to get better. Again, go every spring and summer, get bigger, faster, stronger. Not only that, though, we got to be more smart. We got to be more. We got to think the game a little bit more than just going out and playing it. But if we can continue to do those things, I think we'll be in good shape.
Thank you, Coach Kraft.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
The signature, baby.
As football season comes to an end, students begin preparing for basketball season. This season, there are a total of 9 seniors playing for the last time. The first game of the season was played at home against Dyer County on Tuesday, November 19th. The boys came away with a victory while the girls fell short. This past Friday, the Tigers played Chester County with the girls losing by just a few points. The boys, however, scored 104 points in their win. This was the first time in recent memory the boys put up over 100 points. Many people came out to support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. Media staff member Maddie Pieper interviewed Coach Rudisill about this upcoming season.
So, Coach Rudisill, now that the basketball season has started, what do you look for your boys and girls teams to accomplish this season?
Just improve every practice. The games are kind of like a test right now. See how much we learn and how much farther we need to go.
So both teams lost some great senior players and leaders at the end of last season. Who do you look to step up and lead both of your teams this year?
That's a process. I've seen, a few without naming names stand up or try to stand up. You can try to be a leader, but it doesn't mean people are going to lead you sometime or follow you. I said that wrong. And you don't always have to be a vocal leader. When I played, I was a quiet kid but worked hard, and I think, some looked at that and followed along.
Who do you think will be the toughest district matchup for both of your teams this year?
It's hard to say with the girls. The girls' side lost a lot. I was really impressed with Fayette Ware last year. They kind of came out of nowhere. It's got good size. So, I won't say they're the top, but based on what I saw last year, they've got a lot coming back. Boys, it's just such a deep district, such athletic teams. It could come from anywhere. I don't think anybody was surprising us or expecting us to be, second place on the boys' side. So we surprised all of them. It could be anybody this year.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you. That was quicker than the setup.
Since our health science teacher, Miss Pulse, resigned, a new teacher, Miss Savannah Watkins, has joined us. Prior to this job, she was a full-time nurse at Baptist Collierville. Media staff member Emma Watkins interviewed Miss Watkins about this transition.
Miss Savannah Watkins, are you excited to see what happens over the next few years at Bolivar Central?
I really am. I come from a career in healthcare. When I was in school at Middleton, Miss Carla Dole was my instructor. She really inspired my career for healthcare. So I look forward to doing that to other students.
What made you want to switch jobs?
I have a 10-week-old son. His name is Tristan, and I wanted to be closer to him. 12-hour shifts aren't fun with a newborn, so I want to stay close to him and help raise him.
Okay, thank you.
This year's Veterans Day program took place November 7, 2019 in the school gym. With the guest speakers, special music, and skit from Color Guard, we took the time to appreciate our veterans and everything they have done for us. Our sophomore, junior, and senior beta members traveled to the annual state convention that was held at the Opryland Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. Media staff member Ellie Pulliam interviewed Mrs. Graves about this event.
Miss Graves, how do you feel convention went this year?
I think it went well. I think our students got a lot out of it and had a good time.
What did you most look forward to going to convention?
I always look forward to our students having a chance to really shine and meet other students from other schools and have a chance to share their talents.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. I'm Emma Watkins. And I'm Carly Hammond. Tune in next time, and as always, go Tigers!